I like to think of your regular Jiu-Jitsu guy, like, or your regular Jiu-Jitsu people, like paper people. And I just want to tear them up into little bits, right? So, I'm a Jiu-Jitsu black belt, okay? Like, when I love what I do, okay? And I'm also a catch wrestler. I have a really strong belief in the hybrid grappling method. So to me, I like to think of your regular Jiu-Jitsu guy, like, or your regular Jiu-Jitsu people, like paper people. And I just want to tear them up into little bits, right? So that's like how, I live by that, man, because I'm a catch wrestler and I want to use what they know and use what I know, and I want to tear them into pieces. Okay, so we're going to use catch wrestling, but we're going to hybridize it, okay? So you can think whatever lens you look through, Jiu-Jitsu, catch wrestling, wrestling, new guy, I don't know shit lens, okay, whatever. Remember what we're going to go over today, because these little details are going to make you way better at fucking people up. Okay, so you have a couple side control options, okay? I really am not a huge fan of your classical side control, okay? I really prefer to kind of sag down my weight on somebody, at least on one side. And I only am going to control the head if I'm going to be looking to transition to put her in spots that she doesn't like. Now, I know you've been working on shit like that, so I'm going to stay away from that today. We're just going to keep it super simple. Okay. Do we all know what a Kimura and or double wrist lock is? Who does not know what this is? Cool. Well, very basically, it's just getting a figure 4 grip on the arm so that I can rotate it out of its normal range of motion. Okay. Now, if you look at 1,000 videos on YouTube and 1,000 cool little reels on Instagram, almost everybody is going to be more or less looking like this. Okay? And it works. Okay. I don't like that, and I almost never use it. Okay, we're going to use the chicken wing. So basically, I want to shorten the angle between her hand and her armpit. Really, what I'm trying to do, what I tell people, is I want to take her hand and shove it past her armpit, out her back, and into her fucking ear. It's not going to happen. I'll break her arm before it happens. But I'm really always shoving that hand. I never stop pushing the hand in. Okay? Because what you'll notice right now, and I'll show you guys. Okay, right here, Nancy's got bad shoulders, but she still has some range of motion. She'll tap right there. Right? You guys will see that? About maybe 3 or 4 inches, maybe. I shove that hand in, I do the same thing, I don't have to move an inch, okay? And it saves me a lot of energy because right here, Nancy still has some strength to try and straighten out her arm, okay? She still has some strength to try and pull her arm to her belly. So even if I hold it, I'm just gonna control her arm. Nancy, I want you to really hard try to straighten out or pull it in. Okay, go back, do it again. Okay, now try to bring it in. I got you a little bit right there because of my weight, but you guys could see she could move her arm. Now I'm going to bring it in halfway. Nancy, try to move your arm. Okay, it's a lot harder for her, but she can kind of do it. Nancy, try to move your arm. I don't even feel the energy she's trying to use. That's how effective this can be. So I'm going to shove her hand into her armpit. I can grab my wrist or my fist. Okay, that rhymes. And I'm just going to try to rotate her shoulder, but really I'm pushing her hand behind her shoulder as I rotate. Barely any energy is required there. So I'm going to do it 2 different ways. Okay, I'm going to do it like that, and then I'm going to switch to a single hand grip, and I can throttle down and pull, and I can transition to north-south and throttle and pull. So this is what your first drill is going to look like. You come to side control. Shove the hand in the armpit, grab your fist or your wrist. I like the fist because it's easier for me. Now for me, I like to sag this leg down so I can stay heavy on her hips and kind of lift her shoulder up a little bit on this side. Try to rotate. She's already tapping. Okay. I'm going to switch to one hand, throttle and rotate. Okay, keeping all my weight on her chest still. I'm going to go to north-south, never relaxing this. I'm going to pull it almost like I'm trying to lift her arm up with my elbow and throttle my hand down. The whole time she's pinned, the whole time she has zero ability to use that arm. Like, let me see. I know you're a strong dude. Come here. No, I'm gonna have you do this thing. Go ahead and lay down. Now I want you to shove his hand into his armpit and let's see if he can get his hand out. Maybe there are exceptions. Really get it in there and grab your hand.
I'm doing it with both?
Yeah, regular. And then I just want to see Luke try to straighten his arm out. Pretty hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's probably one of the stronger dudes on the team. We see his Instagram. He's sexy. All right? So, he is. All right. So, if he can't get out of her grip, and I'm not saying she's a wimp, she's strong in her own right, but, I mean, this dude lifts weights, and he's stuck. And she's not even trying to finish it. She's just trying to hold him. If she had different intentions of trying to really take his arm off, it's going to look and feel different. So, you guys understand, like, how effective this can be? Okay, this is just one. It's like having one good fucking wrench in your toolbox that can work for everything. If you can learn how to just start shoving people's hands up their ass, or their armpit, I mean, okay, it's going to be super, super effective for you to start submitting people. Does anybody need to see the technique again? Go drill.